Awesome. So, guys, how are you today?
Good, man. Thanks, you.
Great.
Fantastic, fantastic. So, your upcoming album, Metamorphosis, is to be out on Feb 3rd. So, would you like to tell me a bit about the songwriting and production behind this upcoming album?
The songwriting has been a little bit different to normal, whereby I sort of went into writing the songs, not really trying to write songs, just writing pieces of music that I thought were cool. And then I passed it to the lads for the yay or nay, and they liked it. So, we moved forward with it. There's quite a wide range of subjects in there, from sort of personal stuff through to quite generic stuff. There's songs about how Cortez and New Mexico, and songs about life, songs about relationships. It's quite moody, I would say. But to be honest, we're not really known for writing nursery rhymes. So our thing is a little bit, we sound a little bit grumpy, and the songs are a little bit grumpy, yeah.
Fantastic. And guys put up a fantastic cover art of the album. So is there some kind of theme that was put behind the cover art?
Well, yeah, it's for us. We just we don't think the music's drastically different, or we've moved in, but we've sort of evolved. We think we've taken quite a step forward with still playing the music that we love, and still playing the music that we all connect with. But we think we've evolved forward. So that's why the metamorphosis comes in, because we just feel that we've changed into something a little different.
Yeah, just kind of, I think the experience of 2 years of COVID, I think, changed a lot of people, mentally. And I think this album is kind of almost a reflection of that, because it was sort of conceived and written during that period, where we had to spend long periods apart from each other. So a lot of our contact was like this, via Zoom, or via sort of WhatsApp, and via phone, text messages, emails. So I think we all sort of developed personally in different ways, and this album kind of reflects that in a way.
Yeah, it's an evolution, I would say. Yeah, it's not a completely change of direction. It's just an evolution in the sound that we had. We've just moved it further. And to be honest, I think it's probably got a bit more depth to it as well. It's structured in a different way, because we've got 3 guitarists. So it's wrote with 3 guitarists in mind.
Trying to make the best sound we can into it, and split the parts as much as we can.
I think just a bit more thought went into it, so we had the time to do that. Whereas I think some of the older stuff maybe didn't have 3 distinct guitar parts. There were 3 guitars playing it, but there weren't necessarily 3 completely different parts. Whereas this, we had the sort of time to think about how every instrument fits into the overall picture a bit more than we would do normally.
Fantastic. And talking about the album, 12 amazing songs, beautifully written, great musicianship, amazing vocals, and the album in entirety is phenomenal. So great work from you guys. Thank you so much for putting up an amazing album this year.
Thank you. I like it.
And as a band, what are your thoughts, and how do you feel about the outcome of this one?
Personally, I'm really pleased with it.
Yeah,
I think it's a new body of work, so you're always excited about new work. But and what's been really good, we've been playing the songs live as well to people, and the songs have gone down great, like really, really well. It just sort of adds another layer of confidence, that you think, well, we're playing these songs to people that have not got the album yet, and they're going down really, really well. And people, to be honest, people can't wait for the album to come out, and the pre-orders and stuff. It's been great.
Yeah, what you can't see behind you, or behind us, is big piles of T-shirts and CDs and envelopes and bags. We're in the middle of trying to get all that printed and sorted out.
We've become a distribution service at minute.
Yeah, we're all really proud of it. I think when we got back to playing live music, sort of post-COVID, at the first show we played, we didn't play anything off the previous records. We just played the new stuff, which was a bit of a gamble because people come to see you because they like what you did before. But we just thought, well, we've done that now. It's been 18 months, 2 years. We want to see if people dig these songs as much as we do.
Yeah.
And thankfully, nobody left. So I think we'll take that as a positive.
Yeah, because before COVID, we were gigging the DeadBlondeStars album. I don't know if you know, but I'm not the drummer on that album.
On the first one.
On the DeadBlondeStars album, it's the self-titled one. That's the guy called Chris. So I came in 19.
Yeah.
In May 2019, learnt an album. We went out gigging it. Then COVID hit. And we were like, we better release this album. So we released the album. Couldn't gig it. Wrote a brand new album, and then like Mad Heads went, should we just start gigging this one instead? but it kind of not like we want to like forget Chris at all, but obviously people came to us after COVID, wanted to get out of the house, go and see stuff, go and do things. So we thought, well, maybe we're going to have new people coming to gigs because obviously they just want to go out and get something done. So they wouldn't have known us anyway. So it was kind of like a bit of that came into it. So let's gig some new stuff and get some new people in, kind of thing, which is actually weirdly enough worked, hasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's helped build a bit of excitement for the people that have been coming regularly, really looking forward to coming out. So
it's people are definitely obviously we've just been playing them live because nobody's got the album, but people are definitely connected with the songs, which has been great for us to sort of get that validation from people outside of us. Do you know what I mean?
And any plans to come up with an official music video for this album?
Yeah, there'll be some videos. We don't know what as yet, but there will be something.
Yeah, we're working on some ideas, and it's our plan to sort of release a more steady stream of media to accompany this album in the next few months. So there should be a constant, fairly frequent video, music media that accompanies all of this.
Yeah, for every single there will be a video.
Awesome. And any special plans on Feb 3rd for the release?
As yet, no, we haven't. As strange as it sounds, no. I mean, we've got us gigs coming up and stuff, and it's quite hard to fit something new into that. But mainly for us, we'll be pushing the album for the remainder of this year. Just taking it out and playing live,
So there's nothing specific for that particular date, just because we weren't able to secure a venue for that particular date, because I think the release date for the album, when we decided on it, didn't give us enough lead time to be able to organise anything. So, but we have got gigs in the calendar, so we'll be pushing the album through that. We're hoping to get onto we've got a couple of festivals this summer anyway, and we're hoping to get on quite a few more. Travel a bit further afield. We've played our hometown a lot, and we'd like to go, a bit further afield. Definitely within the UK. We'd like to go, to Europe as well, but that seems less likely than before now because of restrictions and stuff. But we'd certainly like to see more of the UK.
And since formation, you have 2 EPs, and with Metamorphosis, you have 2 albums as well. So how has the road been for you guys so far?
To be honest, you spend a lot of it waiting to do things. We'll go and sound check. We might sound check at 3 or 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and then not play till 11 o'clock. But the one thing that we've all got in common is we all love playing live to people. I mean, to be honest, it's great for us. Even practicing, I still love practicing.
Yeah.
We come in and play the songs. We've got a love for the songs, and I think that comes across live. So playing gigs for us has always been okay. You've got the boring bit where you're waiting around a lot and spend a lot of time loitering in restaurant car parks. But other than that, we love it. We love playing live. It's certainly something that we pride ourselves on doing well as well.
Yeah, we spend a lot of time together, as a lot of bands do. I don't recall ever having a particularly big argument at any point.
No.
So
saying that, I think if somebody were a fly on wall, people would think we hated each other.
Yeah, I think our sort of
specific brutal.
We've got this sort of quite specific brand of humour between the five of us because we've known each other for so long. So it might seem like an abusive relationship, but it really
from
isn't.
it.
But it's equally abusive.
Yeah, nobody gives out more than they take. But yeah, we're pretty close as friends, and we have been for years. I think you need that in a band. Some bands produce their best work when they're, on the verge of breaking up, but I don't think we've ever been there. We're all very committed to what we do. We're all very committed to this band, and we all really, really enjoy every part of it, even the sort of spending 6 hours in a van together. So, and that's been for as long as we've been together. I don't think we've ever sort of really fallen out.
No, I don't think we have.
So it's generally quite an easy relationship with these four guys, and I hope they feel the same about me.
Oh, absolutely. It's
a lot of fun as well. It's a lot of fun as well.
It is fun. I mean, but the one thing that we really do sort of pride ourselves on, and we work hard at it, is live. We are, without blowing his own trumpet, we're a great live band.
Yeah, you won't see us sort of with feet on the monitors, and that doesn't really fit our style of music. But neither do we stand completely still on stage and just look terrified.
No, there's motion.
There's definite motion. People want to see a performance, don't they? They don't want to. If you're just going to play it like it is on the record, you may as well just stay at home and put a record on. They want to see, you get into it. And we played last Saturday.
Last Saturday.
My neck still hurts. So I think I'm getting quite old now. It's probably part of that. It's I like to come off stage as sweaty and achy as possible, feeling like I've given everything I can give, and I'm sure these guys feel the same as well.
Yeah, we never come off stage with dry t-shirts. I can assure you of that.
Always take a spare t-shirt.
And I know there has been a lot of great moments for the band. So is there something special that you want to share with me today?
Special moment.
Well, gig-wise for me, I think last year was probably we played Rock and Blues, which is like a bike festival I've been to every year for probably 4 or 5 years, or longer.
Yeah, it's quite
it's decent sized custom bike show, and there's some decent sized bands there. And I've applied a couple of times and never heard it. So we applied last year and got on, and played that, and it was a good gig. And
sorry, go on.
So go on, you're right.
It's just what you expect from a big established festival, sort of big stage. But there is 5 of us, so a lot of places we play, there's not a lot of room. This was a really big stage with great lighting rig, great PA, playing to a field full of people. I mean, doesn't get much better than that, does it? Even though we were only on the smaller stage, even then, it was still just a really good day out. Really, really nice people. Everybody was really nice. A lot of people came and buying CDs afterwards. I think that's certainly of recent times that stands out. Yeah.
Awesome. And I know you guys been doing everything independent. So in the future, do you have plans to sign with a recording label or something like that?
To be honest, at the moment, as we stand now, we are really, really enjoying doing everything. The freedom, and we can just do what we want. And we don't have to wait for an approval. We don't have to wait weeks upon months to release anything. If we want to release it, we now release it. We're not dictated to. We're not told what we've got to do, what we haven't got to do. We've got total control. And at the minute, we're loving it.
Yeah, that's working for us at the minute. I think we have been involved before and didn't quite meet our expectations in terms of the experience. So the idea of doing it ourselves is quite appealing at the minute. I think I think in the future it'd be nice to have some help with stuff, with distribution, things like that. Management certainly would be good, but for right now, the level we're at, I think we're. Yeah. I don't think a label at sort of at a small level could really do anything for us that we're not doing ourselves.
Yeah. I think management could help us, but as a label, not really now.
It's sort of quite easy to put your own music out there now, and there's lots of platforms and little ways to get you on streaming sites. And as I said to you before, there's a massive pile of T-shirts and CDs over there.
Really
don't get me wrong, I've not really enjoyed this part of the life so much. But at least I know that everybody that's paid for stuff is getting it, and if they don't, it's my fault, and I don't have to apologise for somebody else. I'm apologising because I've done it wrong.
Yeah, definitely.
Which will probably happen now.
Yeah, now I've said that will probably happen. But
there's orders lying all over the floor.
Yeah, there's definitely
scribbled on.
there's definitely an advantage to being in control yourself, I think.
Fantastic. And I know you spoke earlier about touring in UK and the possibilities of getting to Europe as well. But do you guys have any big plans to take around the globe?
Well, the problem with we don't have any problems to stretch it much further than sort of England, Europe, but because the problem is it's the finances of that. To get your gear shipped wherever in the world, it just takes a lot of money.
Yeah. There's a lot of bands that are no longer doing that kind of thing unless they're really, at a certain level, certain scale where they've got the logistics behind it. A lot of bands just can't afford to do that kind of touring anymore, especially once you move outside of Europe.
So yeah, it'd be nice.
It would.
Don't get me wrong, but I think that's where sort of major label stuff comes in. That's where you need that sort of financial backing behind you. Yeah. It's what we don't have, but let's try and conquer the UK first, and then we'll see about getting a little bit further.
I mean,
we'd love to.
Yeah, and we do get a lot of requests to do it. We get a lot of requests from Australia and America, especially America.
Yeah.
But at the minute, like Matt says, let's knock it out of the park in England and Europe, and let's see where we go from there.
Yeah, hopefully get a bit more of a reputation, a bit more of a following in our home country. That would hopefully then lead to more interest.
Yeah, more avenues. Yeah.
Fantastic. And guys, finally, any message that you want to give to your fans around the world?
Well, firstly, thank you for supporting us. Yeah. Thank you for listening to us. Thank you for showing your interest in the new album. Thanks for all the pre-orders. Thanks for coming to the gigs.
Please get in touch with us as well. If they want to see anything, if they have they want to see where we rehearse, they want to listen to us talk about our gear or anything like that, just let us know on socials, and we'll
ideas.
Do something. It'd be great to make that connection one-to-one with fans like that.
Yeah,
we've done quite a bit of that. So the last couple of years we've got quite a few good relationships with quite a few fans now. We'd like to continue that and meet more of them. And just find out what people are interested in. We don't want to sort of put stuff out for the sake of it. We'd like, if people want to see something in particular, we'd like to hear from them. Yeah. Obviously, we run our own social media, so when you speak to us, it is literally me or one of the other four guys. So
Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah.
If there's anything that people want, or if people have got any questions about what gear we use or anything, please just contact us.
We'd really like to engage more with people, and despite the fact we might look a bit frightening, we're absolutely not. Well, I am, but so we're always happy to talk to people. We really enjoy it. It's a great part of it. Just be able to talk about your music with somebody and find out, what it means to them. It's been quite an eye-opening experience the last couple of years. We've really enjoyed it. So it's thank you to everybody that's been behind us for the last couple of years and beyond. It's meant the absolute world to us, and to be able to be in charge of our own album, get all these CDs pressed, all these T-shirts printed, and have people buy way more than we expected, to the point where we've not rehearsed for 2 weeks because we're busy doing this. It's blown us away. It really has. So we're hoping when the album comes out, we'll have to do even more of this.
Yeah,
but we'll wait and see.
Fantastic, fantastic. And I want to thank you all so much for giving me today this wonderful opportunity to have you guys on this interview. A real pleasure. And thank you so much for putting up an amazing album, Metamorphosis, on Feb 3rd. Beautiful album again. And thanks so much for this one. And hope to see more greatness from you guys in the real future.
Thanks a lot,
Thank
mate.
you
Thanks a
very
lot.
much.
Really
Thank
appreciate
you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks a lot, mate.
Bye.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you.